Priyanka Gandhi has been upping the attacks on Narendra Modi more and more, directly taking him on, especially over Snoopgate. Today, the BJP hit back with Arun Jaitley saying that Snoopgate was a personal issue about a woman's security. Mr. Modi himself, of course, had hit back last night itself. Well, is Priyanka Gandhi now directly taking on Narendra Modi? Is this now a battle between her and the BJP's prime ministerial candidate? Abhishek Singhvi and Prakash Javadekar join us on that debate tonight. Let me take this to Abhishek Singhvi. First, Mr. Singhvi, is this a deliberate strategy to pitch Priyanka Gandhi, in the forefront of the campaign? Because now she's not just talking about Amethi and Raebareli. She's talking about Narendra Modi directly at the very top. Mr. Singhvi.
Well, I think it's very interesting that for a person who has never campaigned extensively, has deliberately kept away and has limited herself, as in every election, to a particular area of Uttar Pradesh, her brief occasional comments are themselves sending a tremor to Mr. Modi and BJP. That certainly does show the power of Priyanka Gandhi. But, and I can say this quite candidly, despite a lot of pressure on her to do otherwise and to at least campaign across the country, she has stoutly and steadfastly refused to do so all these years, and she is not doing anything different this year. She, of course, has a right to comment on several issues because, as a very major manager of the poll campaign, in particular for the areas in Uttar Pradesh I mentioned, and as a person who has a right to speak on national issues, she does make her comments. And she makes them forcefully, precisely, and with a great flair for communication. And therefore I can understand the tremors it sends to the BJP. But let me assure you, Nidhi, she is not at all campaigning in the general sense across India.
She isn't, but Mr. Javadekar, she's clearly raising issues that are being raised by her brother, who is in a sense the face of the party. Is the BJP a little unnerved by these attacks by Priyanka Gandhi?
Absolutely not. The tremor is in Congress. That's why, but it is their choice. It's their declaration that Rahul is not clicking, so they want to bring in Priyanka. It's their choice. The issue is they are raising the old issue without answering the nation which is asking why about the corruption of the Vadra, and that is she should answer. She wants to play victim on the corruption issue where it is a clear case of open and shut case of corruption. She doesn't want to answer it, wants to take a mileage on emotion, but these emotions won't play because he is not victim, he is the beneficiary of the corruption, and that is why this attack or whatever you say doesn't affect anyhow to BJP.
But do you see it as a clear pitching by the Congress pitching her against Mr. Modi directly? Is this become about Mr. Modi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra rather than Modi versus Rahul Gandhi?
See, they have already accepted defeat in the fight against Modi versus Rahul. Now what is their choice? They can do anything. But my issue is very simple. She has to answer first. She can't play victim on the issue of corruption. She can't take alibi of a family issue or a personal issue, because here the Haryana government has changed the land use that has benefited immensely a person related person, a member of the family, of the ruling family, and that is why they have to explain.
Abhishek Singhvi, isn't it a little late though in the campaign for Priyanka Gandhi to be upping the ante on Narendra Modi? We are now almost more than halfway through. If the Congress really wanted to pitch her front and center, shouldn't it have been done a long time ago? Is it an admission that Rahul hasn't worked?
There are several fallacies in a question, Nidhi. The question is premised on the assumption that she is campaigning at all generally. She has said 5 times, 10 times. She has denied demands by the party workers to do that. She has made it clear that she is going to restrict, as she does every year, in that particular format. And therefore, when she is herself not campaigning, not travelling across India, not speaking in different cities, where is the question? Secondly, this old theory and this old bogey of saying Rahul versus Priyanka, Priyanka versus Sonia Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi versus Rahul, I mean, this is so puerile, it is so childish, it is so ridiculous, because the BJP and the country knows very well the absolute clear demarcations, who is the president, who is the vice president. There is not the slightest disharmony on the roles, but you can just keep on repeating. I don't think there are any takers in this country for this. You can keep on repeating something because you like to hear your own voice.
The moment she attacks Narendra Modi repeatedly, as she has done now over the past couple of days, that pitches her into a different league altogether. How can you say that it's it's just a kind of a side role that she's playing? She's not. It's obvious that she's not.
Why? No, why? She's not supposed to be a robo person who's going to speak about only the sewage of Raebareli or the lane of Sultanpur or the driveway of Amethi. She's in Uttar Pradesh. She's fully entitled to speak about national issues in the process of managing the campaign of her mother and brother, and also generally looking after the affairs in that area. And she has, when you attack directly her husband, she's entitled to express pain. I don't think she's expecting anywhere in a statement, Nidhi, in any way, that she expects the BJP to listen to that and to stop attacking Mr. Vadra.
But how
she's in fact said the right thing, that look, every time you attack us, we are going to come out stronger.
How do you respond to Arun Jaitley today, who says charity begins at home? Arun Jaitley says charity begins at home. He has said that the Snoopgate issue was about security to a lady, and that she says that personal attacks pain people and should be avoided, but good advice like charity begins at home. Yeah. Abhishek Singhvi, how would you respond to that?
Charity absolutely begins at home. Yes, charity begins at home, which is why Mr. Jaitley should take his advice to his great leader, whom everybody is following blindly, Mr. Modi, and also practice it in the BJP. Number one, here is a person, Mr. Modi, who has started giving television interviews only after Mr. Rahul Gandhi's interviews have been coming. Secondly is Mr. Modi, who has not uttered a word on Snoopgate, which is a convenient but a very important name for a public interest issue of recording and tailing and surveying a lady. No explanation has come, not a single word. Thirdly, Mr. Javadekar and the BJP are talking about the fire test for Mr. Vadra. Here is Mr. Vadra, who has had 2 PILs up to the Supreme Court on identical allegations. The Supreme Court dismissing it, saying just because he is related to top family members doesn't make him a sinner. Having a report of an administrative inquiry of Haryana government, Mr. BJP is happy, is welcome to go and file FIRs, new PILs, new complaints. And Mr. Modi has not answered a single question. Yesterday I took the briefing, Nidhi, and we have said we are going to ask you questions, and I asked about 7 questions with specific dates, facts and figures. Not one question is answered by Mr. Modi.
Okay, I'm going to ask Mr. Javadekar about that.
About Mr. Vadra.
Because Mr. Modi, Mr. Javadekar was very
Adani's
angry.
Area,
yes.
Mr. Adani's 23 crores in one deal. I gave dates, I gave figures. There were 7 or 8 questions.
Well, you
yesterday.
and I also had a long discussion 2 days ago on Mr. Vadra's issue, where I said that a Haryana government inquiry doesn't quite cut it. It probably needs a more thorough independent probe. But Mr. Javadekar, on the issue of Snoopgate, for instance, now we heard Mr. Modi was very angry last night at his rallies in Gujarat, where he responded to, in a sense, what Priyanka Gandhi said yesterday. Why is this snooping issue being described as a personal issue? Just as Mr. Vadra's dealings are not a personal issue, is the Snoopgate issue of the misuse of state machinery, is that really a personal issue? Is that not a legitimate issue that needs to be answered?
Personal issue. I'll answer. First, Vadra issue, the Haryana government notings are very clear that the very name, it says specifically, the very name of the director is enough evidence of their financial capability. What else you want? This is a written order. Then more importantly, you are asking about Snoopgate. It is the personal issue of the lady who is married and who has 2 daughters. It is the privacy of her which needs to be protected. It is the personal issue of her. Her father had requested for security cover, and which was provided as a dutiful government. Where is the issue It's not
Mr.
a
Javadekar,
gate or water gate.
It's one
It
thing
is
to
not a
attach
toll gate.
PSOs
Toll
to
gate
somebody
is
whose
Congress.
security
Nidhi.
is under threat. It's quite another to tell them,
Nidhi.
tap their phones and have surveillance
No,
on
That
them.
is what happened.
Which is therefore
She
why
was.
the questions
Nidhi.
are raised. Yes,
She
yes,
was.
Mr. Singhvi.
Please,
Quick last two
Nidhi,
words
please
from both of
ask,
you.
Nidhi, please ask. Yes, Nidhi, is the giving of power purchase to Mr. Adani at 63 paisa more than what was given the previous month to Mr. Tata, causing a loss of 23,000 crores if multiplied over a 25-year power purchase agreement, a private issue or is it a public issue? I have raised it. The first time it was raised was more than a month ago. Where is Mr. Modi's reply? Forget Mr. Modi having a commission of inquiry. One second.
I'm answering.
Where is Mr. Modi's reply?
I'm answering.
Where is Mr. Modi's reply to my second question? Anandiben Patel, his favorite minister, has been strictured by the Supreme Court in a judgment of a Supreme Court stricture.
Where is Mr. Vadra's reply on how his wealth exponentially increased when the UPA came to power? There are many questions here.
Mr. Vadra has given 3 replies. Mr. Vadra has given 3 replies. Number 1, when 3 PIs were dismissed. That's a reply. Second, when the Haryana government committee, which is an administrative committee of a government, is there, if you are objecting to it, please file a fresh PIL, please file a fresh complaint. Number 3, there have been statements in writing by DLF, by Haryana government and Mr. Vadra. How much has Mr. Modi given?
All of them interested
Mr.
parties. Come
How
on,
much
that's
has
not
Gujarat government
convincing.
given?
They're
How
all
much has
interested
Gujarat
parties.
government?
They're all interested parties. As much as you have questions for them on Adani, they have questions for you on Mr. Vadra.
File a complaint.
No, 1 second. I just have a minute left.
Replying.
My point is,
saying,
let me ask
Mr.
Mr. Javadekar a different question too. 1 second, Dr. Singhvi. I have a different question for Mr. Javadekar. Do you think, Mr. Javadekar, that if Priyanka Gandhi had been projected earlier in the campaign, in a sense leading the campaign of the Congress, she would have been a more worthy adversary to Mr. Modi or even Sonia Gandhi?
See, it is the Congress party's prerogative whom they should project. We have no objection. We are ready for any democratic fight on issues.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that tonight, but it's very interesting to see Priyanka Gandhi taking on a more key role in the campaign. Despite what the Congress may say, this is clearly something that is being consciously done, although perhaps at the fag end of the campaign. Thank you to both of you for joining us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Do join us then.